We're going to be looking at the basics of Python, but we're going to focus mainly on mathematics. The first thing we're going to look at is writing custom Python functions. So Python has a lot of built-in functions, of course, that we're going to use, but we're going to want to write our own custom functions. And let's take this particular one, an example right here. We're going to write the function, we're going to define our function. We're defining a custom function here that we're making, and we're going to call it f of x, and then y is equal to x plus 1, and we're going to return y and see what we get. Now you could just copy and paste this, and let's watch what happens when I do that. So because I will be posting this document online that you'll be able to obtain, just click on the link right below the video and it will take you straight to this document. When you bring up Python, you're going to probably, first thing should pop up is the shell, and what you'll want to do is go to File and click on New Window, and then of course I'm not going to do it, and then it'll bring up a new window which is going to look like this. But import math won't be here, but we're going to write import math then. I'm not sure we're going to use it yet, but we're going to go ahead and just import it in. Now I'm going to do a Control V. We did a cut and paste there. Copy and paste it. Now Python is extremely picky about what's called white space, and I remember when I was first doing Python, learning it, man, it about drove me nuts. The best thing to do is just type this in, have your cursor right there, and hit enter. Don't do anything but hit enter. And if you hit enter twice and then 3 times or whatever, and now you notice I did a backspace. Let me just get rid of this stuff here. Yeah, this white space thing about drove me nuts, because you're going to get a error if you don't have it written properly. So we want to hit enter, and this is where we want to start it. So I'm going to go ahead and get behind the Y here, actually, and I think that's probably the proper place. Now you can notice down here in the right hand column, or down here in the very right, bottom right, you see this right here where it says column 4. Okay, that could really help you out to let you know where you are located on the screen here. And then we're going to do just like that. Okay, now we just defined a custom function in Python, and you could go ahead and pronounce it like you'd pronounce it mathematically as f of x if you would like. Let's just go ahead and run this and find out what happens. So we want to go up to Run, click on Run Module, and of course it says Save, and I've got it saved to some file that probably needs to be changed in the name on that, but whatever. Okay, the way we're going to use this now, we're going to call it up. We're going to call the name of the function, and we need to put a number in there, and then close parentheses. So f of 5 is evaluated at 6, and then we could say f of 100, and we get 101. So as you can see, we plugged 100 in, and 100 plus 1 is 101. Now you can return, you can say return y, or we could do this actually. We could do print y. So let's try that. Go up to Run, hit Run Module. Of course, it's going to ask us to save our work. Now you hit an upward arrow key, and we get the same thing. Now there's going to be a reason why we use print at the end or return. I'm going to go ahead and do return again, y. Let's define another function, custom function. We'll call this one g of x, and we'll say y is equal to, and in this particular one we're going to let's see, we're going to use math.power